Hello everyone, welcome to my layer of knowledge. Today we'll be talking about 4 gaming topics that have recently happened. The first topic of the day is regarding Activision and its newest free-to-play game called Call of Duty Warzone. And no, this time they did not create a new controversy. Not yet at least. Warzone is the most recent Battle Royale mode for the popular military FPS game. It is similar to games like Fortnite and Apex Legends. Players will compete against other players to survive until the end, just like any Battle Royale game, but with some small changes here and there. Like the revival system, where you 1v1 another downed player to get a second shot at playing, or the plunderer mode, where the winning team needs to have the most cash at the end of the round. So, on March 20, the Call of Duty official Twitter account has revealed that Call of Duty Warzone has already surpassed 30 million players in just over a week. Fun fact, the most popular games from the Call of Duty series are Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. Each sold approximately 31 million copies up until this point, and the free-to-play version almost reached this number or even surpassed it by the time of this recording. The more you know. Being free-to-play has undoubtedly contributed to the huge player numbers, which are around the same as Apex Legends were at this point in its life. It managed to snare 25 million players in its first week and 50 million players in its first month. We will just have to wait and see if they can keep this momentum going and not get themselves in another scandal. Is it just me, or does it feel like it's just a matter of time when it comes to Activision?
Just a matter of time, I suppose.
Next one up is about Nvidia and its newest AI-based rendering system. It is called DLSS 2.0 or Deep Learning Super Sampling. This is the newest iteration to their AI that will boost frame rates while generating beautiful, crisp game images. It gives gamers the performance headroom to maximize ray tracing settings and increase output resolutions. Yes, Skynet is happening, and not in some super secret military base like we are all expecting. Nope, it all begins with video games and an AI that records every action you are doing in the game. Have fun with that thought. Basically, the idea is to make you believe that a game looks like it is running at 4K while actually rendering at 1080p or 1440p. This drastically improves the performance on your PC. And in certain games, it can even produce frames that contain more detail than native rendering. How is this possible? This is possible by using a single neural network that analyzes the games you are playing, and the AI tries to determine the sharpest possible fidelity of the images it receives. Then, it sends it back to the GPU and it is rendered on the display. DLSS comes with 3 presets: quality, balanced, and performance. In performance mode, you can take a 1080p frame and upscale it all the way to 2160p or 4K. Quality mode, meanwhile, may upscale 1440p to 2160p. Some games are going to take advantage of this new feature. These games are Control, Deliverers to the Moon, MechWarrior 5, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. My question is, how many games will start using this feature? Both old and new games, I mean. As far as I understand, they need to do some coding in order to enable games to take advantage of DLSS. But this shows that Nvidia are really pushing for their AI machine learning, and it will be interesting to see how this evolves. This feature will be part of a driver update for RTX cards. The next piece of news is about Nintendo. This one is about them demanding Sony to remove any Mario reference from the creation video game tool called Dreams. People have been using Dreams to create pretty much anything and everything in their wildest imagination. For some people, that means working with already existing franchises. And this seems to not sit well with a company out there. A Dreams player who goes by the handle Piece of Craft on Twitter shared a screenshot showing their model of Mario. This model has since been removed from the game because it contains copyright material. The player also said he received an email from the Legal and Business Affairs division of Sony, which stated that Nintendo had objected to the use of Mario in his Dreams project. And let's be honest, Nintendo going after content where their own IP is used without permission is not really surprising, given its lengthy history of copyright lawsuits. The most recent ones are a lawsuit against a ROM site that hosted emulations for older Nintendo games and a legal battle against an unlicensed Mario Kart go-kart company in Tokyo. Clearly, the company will go to any length to protect their IPs, and to be honest, Nintendo is well within their legal rights to do so. Whether this is a good business decision or not, I do not know. I mean, these creations feel more like free marketing for Nintendo than anything else, but it is just my opinion. The interesting part here is whether other companies will look at this and start thinking, well, why should we let others use our properties in this creation tool? I mean, I found a Rayman game created in this tool. Ubisoft might just decide to ask Sony to remove that from Dreams. Or maybe they will do nothing and let it be, since it harms no one. All I know is if there are other Nintendo IPs made on Dreams, sooner or later they will be removed as well. The last news of the day is about a game called Plague Inc. Plague Inc. is best known for letting you simulate how viruses and other diseases can quickly spread across the globe. This one hits close to home with the current events happening these days, I know. The game had a wave of popularity recently, and it seems it will have a free new mode that will allow you to combat viruses and diseases. The game's developer, Endemic Creations, is creating the new game mode based on feedback from the World Health Organization and the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations. In the new game mode, you will control world governments in the midst of a global pandemic. You'll have to balance managing disease progression and boosting healthcare systems, while also resorting to other measures such as quarantines, shutting down public services, and calling on people to adopt social distancing. Now, why does this all sound so familiar? I can't really put my finger on it. Oh well.
Oh my God!
Besides that, the company donated $250,000 split between the Coalition of Epidemic Preparedness Innovations and the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. That's a mouthful. Also, with the new update, they will be promoting the Response Fund directly in-game for players who may want to offer their financial support. It is nice to see this, and in these times we'll need to be just a bit kinder with one another and try to help however we can, even if it is from a distance. So, I will do my part right now by saying some bad jokes. I am not sorry for any of these. I'll tell you a coronavirus joke now, but you'll have to wait 2 weeks to see if you got it. Why didn't the sick guy get the joke? It flew over his head. Why don't chefs find coronavirus jokes funny? They're in bad taste.
Boo! You suck!
You know what they're saying about 2020? It went viral faster than anyone thought it would. You know what they say? Feed a cold, starve a fever, drink a corona. I hope you enjoyed those bad jokes. Well, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below, what do you think about the topics we went over today. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, maybe subscribe to the channel and share the video. If you didn't enjoy it, hit the dislike. I hope you all have a fantastic day and wish you all the best. Goodbye everyone.